Welcome to a brand new episode. It's so great to see you again. If you're new here, welcome to the conversation. You're listening to The Priming by Ibalai Studios. The Priming is a safe space for creatives to talk about their lived experiences in the process of creating art. Hello, Happy New Year 2024. We're back again, priming. Yeah, I know, it's been a minute. I missed you too, but we're here again. I kind of took a little bit of a break from all these because there was a lot going on and I kind of had to take a step back and re-strategize, because I was planning on having guests on the show. But then I just realized that I was mounting a lot of pressure on something that was still very young, very new, and I'm still deliberating on having guests on the show. Hopefully, this will be the year that we get to do that. I also kind of lost track of what exactly the podcast was all about. So I decided to take a little break and just think deeply about it and also consider a lot of other factors in it. Because for a moment there, I thought that I was doing it wrong, or maybe I made a mistake of starting the podcast. I was actually having this conversation with a friend of mine during some exhibition, and she told me she didn't get what I was saying, and to be honest, I didn't quite understand what I was saying too. But then right now, as I sat down to record this episode, I didn't even think much about it, and I guess that's just what you're supposed to do. If you're thinking of creating something, just sit down and start doing it. You don't have to figure out everything. You don't have to understand what's going on, because the point of doing it is learning with the process and getting better at it. And also, the thing you should do is just be deliberate with what you're doing. Be keen on the intention. And I feel like I wasn't quite keen on the intention for some of the last episodes that I did. Despite the feedback that I got from it, you told me that the last episodes were actually quite dope and quite an improvement from the first ones. But sadly, I didn't feel the same, and I got lost along that line. But I'm back now, and we're going to do this better and more consistently. Yeah, sorry for ghosting you for a minute there. I know I promised that we'll be doing weekly episodes every Wednesday. But then I've realized that we might not be able to do every single Wednesday that comes along. But we're definitely going to be having episodes going up on Wednesdays. And I've worked out a good plan that we'll be talking to each other more regularly. Yeah, that's basically it. I know, because it's a new year, we should be talking about our New Year resolutions. We should be talking about our goals for the year, what we have planned for the priming. But to be honest with you, I don't have grand plans for the priming. I just wanted, like I said on the first episode, I just wanted to take its own form and its own shape. No, I don't want to impose anything on it. So we're going to be doing this just the way we've been doing it. But my hope for this year is that we'll be having more engagements. I'll be hearing a lot more from you. So make sure to keep the conversation going on social media platforms, X. Yeah, keep the conversation going on all social media platforms. You can use the hashtag #ThisIsThePriming and tag us so that we can also keep interacting and get to put all the voice together, because that's what the priming is. That's what the priming is all about. It's a space for all creatives to come together and talk about the pains, the pleasures, the pressures that are all involved in the process of creating art and everything in between. If you want to go directly to all our pages online, leave all the relevant links in the notes down below, so you can scroll down and check them out. And also make sure to follow us on them so that you can keep updating each other on everything, the priming. Yeah, and thanks a lot for tuning in. And also some big announcement. The priming is now available on all streaming platforms. Wherever you get your podcasts, you just make sure to click the downloads and listen to the priming at your convenience. Yeah. And if you like the episodes, make sure to share with your friends, your creatives that you know in the networks. Have a good day, and I hope to talk to you again in the next episode. Bye. Thanks for tuning in, and this is The Priming.